So those are your 2020 NXL Pro teams. We have seen some changes though. So we did see 2 teams leave, a team rename themselves, and then 2 new teams come up. So at the end of the year, what's going to happen every time is that, I don't know, the worst team in the pro division has to go back down to semi-pro, and then the best team in the semi-pro division goes up to professional. So this year, in the pro division, we're going to see 3 new teams though. Some weird stuff happened. So NRG Elite used to be called Boom. So they're just changing their name. So NRG Elite or Boom, AC Diesel are that top team. So they were that top semi-pro team taking that professional spot now. Columbus Level, they're new, but they're also just really kind of taking PC Katana's spot. So PC Katana and Scottsdale Elevation are gone. Elevation got relegated. PC Katana just quit. And Columbus Level are going to take their spot. Yep. And then we have old teams. So, yeah, I already said that. So then we saw Elevation leave. Elevation got relegated. And then PC Katana, they just called it quits and they gave their spot up to Columbus Level. Yep. So those are pro teams. Let's go over them all, right? We have, bear with me, pro teams. So this is actually the order that they finished the 2019 season too. San Antonio X Factor, Red Legion, Houston Heat, AC Dallas, San Diego Dynasty, Edmonton Impact. Impact did not do so great this last year. Baltimore Revo, Baltimore Revo was going to try to change the name to 187, but they wouldn't let them. Tampa Bay Damaged, Uprising, Los Angeles Ironman, Seattle Thunder, Los Angeles Infamous, New York Extreme, Sacramento Damage, San Diego Aftermath, NRG Elite, that new team, Columbus Level, a new team, Trade My Gun Outlaws, ML Kings, and AC Diesel. But what other moves do we have? So we had lots of stuff kind of happen. We had Infamous pick up some guys. We had Infamous take. Let's see. Gotta go to my notes or I'm gonna get this all wrong. Infamous has 3 new players on their roster. So that's actually from a Woods Bowl tournament that happened fairly recently. So Infamous picked up Harrison Fry, who we'll see again. Harrison played for Seattle Thunder last year. And then we have Mike Waring. Mike Waring played last year a little bit for AC Dallas, but probably more known for playing with Tampa Bay Damage. And then we have Greg Sewers. Oh, that's not Greg. That's Mike. And then Greg Sewers played for a lot of teams. I mean, Impact, Ironman, Heat, I mean, pretty much everyone. Greg is known for being that Dorito side guy. So adding a little bit of Dorito side attack is probably going to be good for Infamous. Infamous have, I don't know, historically not been the greatest. They've always kind of like, I shouldn't say that. They've like, I feel like always been on the cusp of like being good, but they're always in like that 7th, 8th, 9th kind of middle upper tier area. So I really hope that Harrison like decides to like kick ass this year and like really take hold and start doing very well. I think Mike Waring has the speed and the ability to play very well. So I think that on any given day, if Harrison is playing well, Mike Waring's playing well, if Greg's playing well, they have Nate Schrader who's really good. I think if they get all their guys playing well, they could be one of the better teams. I don't think that they're going to beat like, Impact and Heat regularly. But I don't know, I just hope that they kind of move up the rank a little bit and maybe get into that like 4th or 5th, 6th area sometimes. Yeah. And then Tampa Bay Damage. Tampa Bay Damage is a team that I've kind of always liked. I really have liked always watching the Edwards brothers play. Brian Smith, who's played more recently but took a few years off a few years ago, is amazing. He's like the smoothest, most silky smooth player ever. So I am a fan of Damage. Damage has always had a good roster. I mean, they still have Jason Edwards, Jacob Edwards, Keith Brown, Dan Holliday, Brian Smith. But now they've added Brad McCurley, which should be very good. Brad played very well for AC Dallas last year. There he is right there. Looks like Sniding the Snake. There he is in a Dorito. He played very well. Definitely won some points. And nearly almost helped AC Dallas win some tournaments last year. So I think adding a little bit more attacking and experience and like kick-assedness will be helpful for Damage this year. Yeah. And then Impact. We always seem to talk about Impact. Impact is one of those teams that's constantly trading players. I feel like every 2 years they switch out like 3 or 4 guys and totally change their roster, but keep that core players, right? So they're still going to have like Mouse, J-Rab, Nick Laval, Justin Cornell's still going to be there, Zach Yakimek, Zane Yakimek. You know, Josh Umet is coming back. Josh played with the team for, oh man, like 10 years, taking a few years off, but now he's back this year. So, yeah. Damage is crazy. Or not Damage, I'm sorry, Impact. So they've also picked up Kyle Spica there from the Ironman. And Trevor Reeser right there from the Ironman. I actually not like put any pictures of Josh in here. But those are for sure their 2 biggest moves. Being able to add Trevor Reeser and Kyle Spica, 2 very experienced pro guys who have won tournaments, I think. I think Trevor's won stuff. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I don't know. Maybe it's been a long time. I probably won with Infamous. Right? So yeah, adding Trevor Reeser, adding Kyle Spica, getting rid of Alex Rosati. He went back to New York Extreme. And then also Tim Russellback. Tim Russellback played with Sacramento DMG for a long time. But Tim Russellback this year will be with Seattle Uprising instead of Edmonton Impact. So Impact, I don't know, they're just legit. I mean, Impact's very, very good. I feel that like they have one of the best rosters. For sure. I mean, obviously. That's a stupid comment. But I feel like if they put like Kyle Spica, I don't know, Alex Goldman, J-Rab, Nick Laval, and Justin Cornell all in the same lineup, like that's a very, very aggressive line. Like having to play against Spica and Mouse and the Snake is going to be very difficult for a lot of teams. So it should be very interesting coming into the season and just seeing how they handle the Snake side and how everyone else handles the Snake side. Because Impact, they're going to be good always.